Welcome to Talking Heads on USA Global TV, starring the one and only wonderful Dr. JACALYN. It's a prestigious place where world-class influencers and experts meet, and where you'll find the most trusted advisors and coaches for all things in life and business. Visit usaglobaltv.com to sign up for our newsletter, get the value you need, and be first in line to learn about events and giveaways and other valuable content. Connect with us. Email Dr. JACALYN at usaglobaltv.com to talk about how you can become part of USA Global TV. That's USA Global TV, where the doctor is always in.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Whether you're watching or listening, thank you so much for being here at USA Global TV and Radio. I'm Dr. JACALYN KERBECK. I'm the president, founder, and chief listening officer here at our network, where we have a global audience. Thanks to each and every one of you who are watching or listening to our shows around the world. We stand for education, entertainment, hope, and inspiration. Our show today is the Film and Music Show. We've got a fabulous guest backstage, but first let's bring out the star of our show. Her name is Madalene Chan. She's an international award-winning singer, songwriter. She's a producer. She's an entrepreneur. She's a novelist, and she's a vocal coach, in addition to being a television presenter and a television host. She's also an elevated listener. She's a big part of my life, and I hope she becomes a big part of yours. Welcome, Dr. Madalene Chan.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. JACALYN. I'm speechless. That was an amazing intro. I really am speechless. Thank you so much.
That's okay. It's all true. It's all true. So, Dr. Chan, you were with us yesterday for A Woman's Prerogative, which was a fabulous show.
Wasn't it just?
You are becoming more and more a huge part of what it is we stand for and what it is we do. Like today, you brought another fabulous person to our platform, and I know you've been working a lot with him directly on some initiatives. Before we bring him out, though, I'd love to spotlight you and for you to share with the world some of the things that you're most passionate about, for people to actually have an awakening about their surroundings, about themselves, about life. Tell us a little bit more about your philosophy.
Oh, that's interesting. Thank you. Dr. JACALYN, right. I believe throughout my life, I've realized now the best part of your life, the best part of living your life is when you're listening to your inner voice, your soul, because when you listen to your heart, not your ego heart, by the way, your heart of heart, when you're listening to it, you look at the world in a different way. I get up and I look outside my window and I see the trees and the garden, and I love to go out in nature. I think it's really important when you wake up. I actually also take a bath in cosmic energies. I know it's a bit thing, but it's how I resonate with it, and it's almost like it's a cleansing time for me. Because there's lots of things, lots of energies going on in this world at the moment, and we need to center ourselves. So I love doing that. I love cooking with love. I love doing things with all my heart. I will not do something if my heart is not in it. Even if it's to work with the most top producer, film director, celebrity on this planet, I will not do it if my heart does not call me out to do that, to resonate with that. So when you do that, it's almost you have a way of, you're not relying on the outer. You're not relying on other people to decide. You create your own world. You create your own happiness. And you start it by listening to your inner heart voice. And that's what I do. That's what I do. I awaken and help to manifest people's dream when they're on their divine path. So that's what I love to do. I love to see, my wish in this world is for everyone, every single person, to listen, connect with their heart, and express with their creative heart. That's my dream. And the world will be a better place. You know, we'll bring peace, happiness, and joy. You know, that's it. Yeah. Sorry, it took too much time.
No, you did not. That was beautiful. And, Madeline, I've mentioned this before, but you saw something in me as wanting to come out, and that's to sing and to perform. And I'm super excited now that we're back in Florida. I'll be able to go to a studio and record this song. But you see things in people. And our guest today, Martin, I'm not sure if you were the first person to contact him, but what did you see in him when you met him? What did you connect with that resonated?
Right. Well, first I have to give honor and praise to Princess Dr. Desiree Richardson, because she was the person that introduced me to Martin. And I just instantly connected with him. I saw in him a genius. Honestly, I saw in him that he wanted to express himself. He wanted to, but I also saw another part of him, and excuse me for saying this, that didn't feel worthy enough, didn't feel confident enough. He just needed to tap into his creative heart, into his confidence. So I knew and felt that he was a bright, shining light within, but was not shining it out, and didn't really have the support around him that helped to shine that. So I connected with his soul, with his heart, and I knew that his soul and his heart and his talents that he's been gifted with wanted to express. And I knew his heart was in the right place. I knew he was coming from the heart, yet he didn't know how. He's only 20, you see, but he's like 20 going on like 70, if you know what I mean. His wisdom is immense. He's supremely talented, absolutely. And yeah, that's what I saw in him.
And I had no idea of his age, and I've met with him a couple of times. He's going to be doing a lot of work with us here at USA Global TV and radio.
Yes.
And he really is very talented. So we actually have a clip that we can take a look at, which I think is kind of cool to start off with. And we have got a comment from our dear friend Claudio. Hello. He types, that was amazing. Nice to have you with us, Claudio. Thank you so much.
Woo.
All right. So, Madeline, in case I'm not getting this 100% correct, this is a clip that Martin put together about some of the things, the works that he has done most recently, correct?
Yes, he's compiled, creatively, graphically, designed.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Let's take a look at this, and then we'll bring Martin out and we'll question him about it as well. Okay. Thank you so much. Let's welcome Martin to the show. Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi, Martin.
Hi, Martin.
It's a privilege to be here with you all, and I appreciate a lot.
Well, we're glad to have you here. Martin, for people who are not aware, where are you joining us from right now?
Yes, so currently I'm speaking from Ghana in Accra. Yes.
Okay, so you've done some really impressive work. And one thing I want our audience to understand is, for all of the people out there who are the talent, in order for the talent to get the word out and to do the marketing and the promotion, we need people like Martin behind us, because we don't know what we don't know. And Martin has extensive amount of experience, even at the dear age, you've gotten a lot of wonderful experience. So what does it mean to you, Martin, when you're working with an artist, for example, or you're working on a project such as WOHA or Gentleman of Hearts or World Jenny's Day? What does this mean to you?
Okay, so first of all, I see it to be a great and big opportunity for me when I'm working on such platforms or projects. So what I do is I do the work from my heart, and also I try to give my best. Well, I don't literally ask or needed anything big, but I try to put out my best, and also I make sure that whatever the person needs or whatever the project is, I'm able to do that. So always working from the heart and also showing kindness to people, I think that's the best way, and that is one of the things that has helped me to be able to work on other projects and stuff. Yes.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Yeah,
Can I
thank you
ask
so much. Yeah,
Can I ask
please.
a question, Dr. Jacqueline,
Yes.
with Martin? Okay, working from the heart is the key component, but as far as education, what do you have to learn for education in order to become what you're becoming, or you're
Yes.
doing?
So what you have to do is there are other courses that has got to do with this design and other stuff. So you yourself being as an individual, you don't have to be always follow whatever you're being taught. But aside that, you yourself personally should put in more effort and also practice a lot, do a lot of research aside what you're being taught, and also try to put in your best. Yeah, so at your leisure time, you can pick something up, try to think, try to put something to reality, and when you come up with such ideas, you can put them on the grounds, and it's going to be a big project. Yeah, so I think this is one of the ways that has really helped. Yes.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Excellent answer. Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
Martin, a question I have for you is, especially since you and I are in the process of working together, is when you are doing your work, whether it's for WOHA or World Jenny's Day, you are really presenting the face of the brand to the clients, to the customer, to the follower, to the loyal people out there who actually start to say, okay, wow, I see this. I'm really interested. It resonates with me. And you mentioned research. So how do you build that one-on-one rapport with your clients so that what you're putting out there is really representative of them and their branding?
Yes. So, as I said earlier on, aside the research, you also have to speak with your client. Yes, you have to send a lot of couple of works that you've done to prove that yes, truly you can do the work. Because most of the times when you're going in for such things, there are a lot of doubt and arguments and stuff out there. So before you can build a rapport, you yourself has to get a confidence. You have to be well confident, yes, and to be able to speak with your client well, you have to show some love and also some appreciation. There are some kind of words that you use that make the client think, oh yes, truly, you can do the work. So aside you getting all these ideas and stuff to be able to put on the good work, you also have to build a good relationship with your client. And I think doing that helps the client to trust you more and also to have more confidence in you that yes, you can truly put something on ground for him or her.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Madeline, so
yeah.
you've actually worked with Martin a couple of times.
Yes.
By the way, we have a comment. Let me stop for a moment. From our dear friend Janetta, who recently got married on Saturday.
You
Here's
did.
to the bride.
Congratulations, Janetta.
Yay,
And
congratulations. She writes, hello to 3 special people popping in to send lots of loves while surrounded by a house filled with visiting family. Enjoy yourself, Janetta. This is your time, dear.
yeah, have a great time.
Woo!
This is
Have a great
Janetta
time.
Barry.
Thank you so much. So, Madeline, you built a working relationship with Martin. You introduced him to me. And so you already mentioned about some of the wonderful attributes. How did you know that the two of you would connect and be able to have a great working rapport?
Well, we are both Aquarians and our birthdays are one day apart.
Wow.
So mine's the 7th of February and Martin's 8th of February. And we both have M. It's M. You know, I'm Madeleine, he's Martin. M and
Yes.
M.
M&M. I like it.
M&M. And I also, because I work from my heart, even though I'm 52, I knew Martin is an extension of how can I say, the energy, an evolving energy. Martin will actually live the energy and be a leader and help awaken in the younger generation.
Yeah.
Because as we're evolving as well, so he's like an expansion. And I knew it. I just knew. I never met anyone with Martin's, well, of course, with Martin's talent, yeah. But the heart, no. For a young person as Martin, sorry, Martin, I keep referring to young, because you are. You're young, you're gifted, and you're blessed, and you have wisdom as well. But honestly, you really do have a pure heart, and what we'd like to do eventually, Martin and myself, we want to help a lot of the kids throughout the world that are in orphanages and have a deprived life. Choking here because it just gets to me. Yeah, so that's the reason why we built M&M Marketing, because what we're trying to do is try to bring a new way of high end of virtual marketing, a logo, a website at half the price, but with the professionalism and from the heart, because Martin is on Songs for You as well as the creative graphics director.
Yay! Congratulations, Martin. That's fantastic.
So at 20 years old, I'm telling you, his life has just changed around. And I always follow what the universe tells me to work with, it's like an agent. I'm an agent for the universe, really. And they tell me who's ready.
Well, that's fantastic. And we've got another comment from Claudia.
I was just going to think about Claudio. And and Claudio's going to help us with the charity that we want to establish for next year.
Okay, let's read what he writes.
Yeah, what does he say?
Claudio, that's why I said on my show, I'm surrounded by beautiful hearts. Your three beautiful people are super talented, and how lucky am I as an artist to be working with you all. Ah, that's so sweet. Thank you. We're lucky to be working with you as well. So, Martin, a question I have for you, and this is just in generality. So, different generations show up differently. Okay, I'm going to put it like that. And so the younger, I'm 59 and a half. So Madeline, you're young to me, but the younger generation in their 20s and younger have not necessarily shown up, as a generalization, have not necessarily shown up as a community of hard workers who want to be involved with people who are generations older. So the fact that you are, I think, is really quite honorable and pretty amazing, because when you get to be a certain age, it keeps seemingly dropping. It's kind of like, oh, those people, those older people. So how do you feel knowing that you're surrounded by people who are generations older? Does that work for you?
Yes. So for me, I would say it's a great one working with people who are older than you. Yes, there's people who are more aged than you. the journey started, and I've been working with people, a lot of old people, as you said, older than my age. Well, quite unfortunate, most of them kept me in the dark. Others didn't let me get out. I just worked for them and a lot, but I was still in the dark. It even got to a time that I realized I would like to stop this kind of work that I'm doing with people who are aged more than I do. But unfortunately, and so amazing, Madeline showed up. She lifted the light. She saw the dream. So she brought me out. So all the work that I've done for the past years and recently, I would say Dr. Madeline is a great one, and she has truly showed that I can still continue this journey with people who are aged with me. In fact, I would say for now, I'm linked and attached to Dr. Madeline. Yes.
Oh, that's so beautiful, Dr. Chan. Congratulations. That's beautiful. And Martin, what I want to share with you is that I feel like you've just hit on something that is of global importance, which is we shouldn't be defined by our age. It should be by our heart, how we show up.
Yes. I think it's from the heart, not from the age. So normally, I always go with this adage that it's not the person, it's not the age, but it is what the heart says. So this is one quote that I have set it out for myself, not the person, not the color, not the race, not the age, but the heart. So I always go by the heart. Yes.
Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Dr.
Sorry.
Chan, any comments that you have?
I'm just a bit too.
Right.
Plus this eyeliner. I tried a new eyeliner and it's stinging my eyes as well. I don't think it can take tears. Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. You're rendered to tears. We understand. That's
yeah.
It says a lot.
I think that Martin, it has a special gift to be able to. I think he is the understanding of the gap between an old wine and a young wine.
Mm-hmm.
From mature to the very young, and he bridges, he's the gap in between that, so he can also relate to how we are, our thinking, to a younger generation, because let's face it, the younger generation, they're lost, absolutely. And it's like, we've got to change this world, because they don't relate to the end, to all the old way. They don't relate anymore to the old world, and Martin has got a gift, because he works with don't you, Martin? Can you tell Dr. JACALYN about the mental health awareness people that you work with, the group, special group? I remember you were saying you were working.
Yes. So I was working with this mental health group in Ghana here, and all these are some of the advocate work that I've been doing. That's the voluntary work, a lot. Yes. So when it comes to this voluntary work, I've been doing them for long. People from US, that's Louisiana, Natchitoches. I've been working with them for the film industry and doing other stuff of designs for them. But quite unfortunate, all these people never showed up. Well, you'll be doing the designs and works for them. They appreciate it, but you still stay at where you are. Some like from New York, from London, working with Gentlemen of Heart Award, Dr. Desiree and a branch and a lot. So also working with people from London, that's Mr. Miguel is also an advocate that's working on the marketing and also helping to assist with funds, yes, for his non-profit organization. So when it comes to this advocate works and also voluntary works, I've been doing them for so long, and quite unfortunate. The sad aspect is there are some of these voluntary works which takes payment. They are earning a big time on their part, but whilst you do the work for them, they take you for granted and you are being placed in the dark. So I always keep Dr. Madeleine in mind because from her that I've gotten to this stage, as I said earlier on, she saw the dream and she lifted me from the dark to the light. Yes.
And you get
So beautiful.
it gets paid. It gets paid, no matter how small or
Yes.
whatever, how big. He gets paid
Yes.
for
Yes.
everything. Everything.
Yes.
He
Yes.
gets
And I
paid.
and I would
Good.
say
Because you deserve it.
yes, I
Because
would say she was the first person to let me get paid of my work. I've been doing a lot of work for people internationally, Taiwan, US, Louisiana, New York, and a lot more, yes, internationally. But frankly speaking, it was Dr. Madeleine who made me get an income for my work. So, in fact, I appreciate that a lot. Yes.
It's
if only I
huge.
could do that for myself.
One step at a
Honestly.
time, doctor. So, Martin, I'd love to hear from you because there are probably other people this is happening to around the world. How did you feel after Dr. Chan really advocated for you to know your value and to get paid? How did you feel knowing that you were putting out there free content and people were not paying you for it? Were you angry or were you just thinking, okay, I'll give them grace?
Okay, so well, I didn't get angry because most of the times they tell you their works are also non-profit, but who are you to say something? Because coming from a continent like Africa, always tagged with poverty and stuff. So who are you to even bargain or who are you to even question them? Yes. But as I said, there are a lot of people out there like me, even more than me, from Africa doing a lot of work to people internationally. But I know the good ones like Dr. Madeleine will recognize them. And very soon, like how Dr. Madeleine has been able to make me shine, they're also going to shine. And as a dream for me, it is my hope that soon and soon as possible will help all these people in vantage point so that they can also shine and be bright and take their work out to the world.
Well,
Well done. Honestly, that's why you've been given this mission. That's why the universe is putting you on this path, because you can handle it. You know, you're learning this now.
Yes.
It's so special. You're so special, Martin. Honestly, we're so
absolutely.
blessed.
Martin, I'd love for you to share with our audience who's getting to know you. What do you enjoy doing when you're not doing M&M and supporting artists and people's events?
Hello?
Yes. What do you enjoy doing in your spare time when you're not doing events, you're not creating branding and logos and websites?
Yes. So it's not always that I'll be busy working on projects and stuff. You can't live a life without indulging in other activities. So during my spare time, I like to watch football. I also like to do a lot of exercise. I like to think about new ideas, how to put things into practice, and also my first and foremost, also how to help people out there. So these are all some of the things that I do in my spare times, not always working, but also indulging activities like playing football, singing, dancing, swimming, and a lot. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. That's fabulous. Very well rounded.
I was going to say, Martin, because as you were building your work with your creative graphics, is there any other work that you did to support it? Like to bring a regular mainstream income? Like, are you teaching? Are you teaching others?
Yes. So aside doing all other work, I'm also working in person as I'm teaching. I teach a lot of kids. Yes, I help a lot of kids here to know English and also other subject areas like mathematics, science, computing, and also teaching some kids programming. That's how to do some designs and stuff. And putting all this aside, I'm also schooling, doing my BSc, and handling all those stuff together with all works doing on the internet and helping people out there, yes, especially students.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yes,
So
it is.
you're a teacher at a school, is that what you're saying? You're a
Yes.
teacher. Oh, what age do you teach?
8 to 9.
8 to 9.
8 to 9.
But what's
And
that considered?
What do you mean? What grade?
Well, yeah, because we have like preschool, middle school over here. What do you have in America?
So it's a junior high school. It's a junior high school. Yes, junior high school.
Is that the same as like American system? Because we don't have junior high.
No, we have the primary, the junior high, the senior high, and the university level. So so doing the primary and the junior high together. So yes.
So Martin, what are some of the attributes from your teaching, from your key learnings as a teacher that you apply into your business life?
Yes. So, most of the times when you are handling kids, some of them go astray and others too are going to follow your words. So what I do is I learn a lot from these kids that I teach them. You see that each of the kids have got individual unique talents. So I come down, humble myself, and pick these qualities from the kids. So when I meet my clients, they are coming from different backgrounds, different ideas, different ways of speaking, and a lot. So with these characteristics obtained from the kids, I'm able to handle any client irrespective of the person's background, race, or color. Yes. So I would say I'll be learning a lot from this case, and it is through them that I've been able or I'm able to speak with clients from different areas of the world.
That's amazing.
Wow, it's powerful. Thank you.
It is powerful. Do you work with any children that are not at school, that are in a poor area type of, like in orphan children?
No, currently I'm not working with any orphanage, but with the organization that I'm working with, that's the Ghana Youth for Mental Health. We normally visit the orphanage schools, like poor areas, to teach them about mental health, and also we also provide some necessities that they need in life to them so that they can also attain a comfortable life.
Wow.
Martin, do you feel, since your introduction to Dr. Chan and also Janetta and Dr. Desiree, do you feel that new opportunities are going to continue to present themselves that maybe wouldn't have otherwise?
Pardon? I didn't get you well.
Do you feel, since meeting Dr. Chan and Janetta and Dr. Desiree, that there are new opportunities for you in your life that extend past your work in Ghana?
Yes. There are going to be new opportunities. Speaking on the side, I come to Dr. Madalene aside. As currently speaking, she has come up with some big three opportunities, which is going to make a world changing. Yes, that is a big opportunity that she has put in place. And currently speaking, there are a lot of marketing, logo design, website design, and a lot which has been put in place from Dr. Madeleine, which I can't say and leave Dr. JACALYN aside. Yes, being the host of US Global TV. She also putting up a huge contract, which is also coming up. So these are some of the contracts or huge projects that I think will be popping up in the next few days. Yes.
Fantastic. Well, I am super happy for you and just so proud of the work that you're doing. And I'm honored to be working with you. And by the way, we would have already started working together. The delay is me because I have to do certain things with my website that I have to work with the provider. So otherwise we would have already been down the path, just so people know that the delay is me.
Super exciting. And we've just got another client actually, because Rocco Bonvino has been on the show, and he loves the way Martin's work is, and just how he's not from an ego, he's from his heart. And he's, you know, so he's been asking Martin to be to take care of all his search engine optimization and virtual marketing. So rebranding Mr. Bonvino.
That's fantastic. Wow. Congratulations again.
All
Yes.
paid work.
Only paid work.
It really annoys me, you know, sometimes, and I know I shouldn't bring this up, but the way that some people treat other people in a poorer country, knowing that they don't need to be paid, but they do. They do, because being paid, it's an energy, and it's to say, I am worthy. I'm worthy. This person thinks, and I'm worthy. You have to think, first of all, that you are worthy, and then you will receive and magnetize that energy of payment. And as what Martin said, he was in the dark, and then the universe just lit up his heart, because the angels and guardians work with us, and who's ready will light up their heart. Same with Claudesio. His heart was ready to light up. His heart was ready for his mission. That's how it works, this energy. And everybody can find out more if they go on to Thinkific with the courses that I do with Dr. JACALYN. Okay. It's a spotlight.
Well, we're going to be revamping the courses with the help of Martin. So that's people aren't even aware we have these listening courses, but we're really going to be launching full steam for January, if not before.
Yes.
But Martin, what I'd love to do right now as we come to the end of the show, I want to spotlight you, and I want you to think about people who are your age in various parts of the world who are not paid for the services, who have so much to offer, and they feel just depressed, they feel down. How can they be lifted up to be on the path like a path you're on?
Yes. So one advice that I'll give is that they shouldn't exit what they are doing. They should keep doing it. The time is going to shine for them. Taking myself as an example, I've been doing this voluntary work and free work for people for the past 3 years. That's so long. Yes. You do it for some people, and after doing all this kind of work, they go out there and present it as theirs without putting you in the dark. So I would say they shouldn't give up. They should keep pushing and also to explore more, because one day there's going to be a light somewhere. And just as Dr. Madeleine did, there are a lot of people out there who have kind hearts and are going to show love to them, and that is going to lift them up, and they are going to be lighted, or they are going to be lifted up, and they will be just as I'm here, or they are going to be more huge and bigger than me. Yes.
Wonderful words. Thank you.
Amazing.
Really fabulous.
Yeah.
So, Martin, for people who are watching or listening now or in the future, and they think to themselves, you know what, I'd like to hire him. I'd like to talk to him. I'd like to get to know him and find out more. We have a link for Facebook. Is this the best way for people to reach out to you?
Yes. So Facebook is the best option. they can reach me through Facebook, through my Instagram account, and also, if possible, WhatsApp and email. So I'll leave all this here so that they can get access to me. But for now, anyone who reach me on Facebook is going to get me, because it's like now all my work and everything, I'm currently and actively on Facebook. Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
I
And
was going to say,
congratulations.
yeah, Dr. Jackalyn, I was going to say also, Martin has an Instagram account and he has 4,000 followers.
That's amazing. Can we put it here in the chat?
Yeah, your Instagram.
Sure.
I was amazed. 4,000. I said, how did you do this?
That is huge. So, Martin, are you able to type it in the private chat, or Madeline, can you do it for him?
I have to switch on my phone, to be honest.
We'll put it on after the show. That's okay.
Yeah.
I'll go and look for it. Okay, Martin, keep up the great work. And again, please do reach out to him. I'm looking very much forward to working with you myself.
Hey, Martin. I think we've lost him.
Hello?
Yes. I was just saying thank you so much, and I look forward to working with you in the very near future.
Wow, that'll be great. I also appreciate that, and I would love to work with you, Dr. Madalene and Dr. JACALYN.
All right.
Thank you, Martin.
It's going to happen imminently. So thank you again.
Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye, Martin. Bye.
Dr. Chan, thank you so much for bringing Martin to the platform. I really appreciate it. That was a great show. And I'd love for you to share with our audience as we close out a little bit about Songs for You, and also the work you're doing as a talking head, because they are really intertwined.
Yeah. Well, Songs for You is a group of musicians, producers, songwriters. And what we do is we create a song for you, a song about any event that's constructive, by the way, but that has significance in your life. So we create a song with our artists. We work with your words and our songwriters. So we can do a co-write, or you can write the words. Like, for example, the song that I've just done with Dr. JACALYN, which will be released next year. Early next year, which is about Dr. JACALYN's life, all encompassed into kind of a dance, funky groove song. And that's what we do. In relation to Talking Heads, which is how to creatively develop an artist, Songs for You plays a massive part on that platform and in relation to the topic of conversation. Purely because my dream is for everyone, as I said in the program earlier on, that I want everyone to connect to their heart, their creative heart, and express themselves. But because of finances and the way the economy is, and people don't have as much money, and therefore they don't pursue their dreams, I have worked with a whole team of people. If you go on songsforyou.co.uk, how to bring out your song, how to brand yourself, how to grow as an artist, how to get a song out on the platform on a minimal cost, but high end receiving of photography, of production, of rebranding, of search engine optimization, website, logo, writing the song, even if you're not a singer, even teaching you how to sing the song as well. I have always dreamed the in-house to bring to you. And myself and with all the team together, that's what we've created, because I believe that the industry is going this way. And more people are getting more attuned to how they want to express their own song, their own words, rather than just listening to a song that's been on the radio of somebody else's story. People want their own stories now told in a song.
Yes, they do, Dr. Chan. Thank you. We're going to actually take a look at your website. But before we do, we're going to give people a little teaser about the song that you and I are putting out together. Ooh. Let's just a few bars. Here we go.
Are you going to sing it?
No. Can you hear it?
No, I can't hear it.
Wow, I can hear it.
Oh, yeah, now I can. Now I can.
Okay. All right, that's all you get for right now.
Oh my
people.
gosh!
That's it. But let's share.
Come on,
Come on, a little tease. Let's take a look at your website, Dr. Chan. I'm over here on the website. Tell us what we're looking at right now.
Yes, absolutely. Well, the wonderful Martin Tsogbe from designed this website. And basically who we are, the actual recording studio is in Hertfordshire, in Brathing, with Martin Jimson. And so there's the logo, Songs for You, examples of our work, which is not the full songs, but just excerpts of it, of the different styles. We're going to add some more on there. What do you get from us? A professional recorded soundtrack, mastered, and now added to it, of course, is about the branding, the website, the logo, and even more importantly, everyone, oh my goodness, Dr. JACALYN has joined us on the platform, because when you go out as an artist, you do need confidence to be able to talk about your song and tell your story. Dr. JACALYN is going to provide tutorial of how to present your song, how to be confident on screen, in television and radio, because she has an extensive amount of experience, and she's amazing, and she has the platform. Come on, let's face it, she is the CEO. She's the brainchild of USA Global TV and radio. So, you know, we're so blessed. So it's an in-house production. Now, remember, so that's what it is. And then there's About Us. We're a small team of songwriters, musicians, blah, blah. And then there's introductory about, which I did a small little video. We did the song for World Jenny's Day, our songwriters, Audi K. Barrier, who's an immensely talented songwriter in words. Martin Jimson there in the studio. There's the studio. So it's a lovely studio. We're a family. We're a family. And we believe in family, in bringing the best that we can bring through to you at an effective cost, a very cheap, effective cost. There you go. There's Martin there, and there's Audi, who's from America. And our team is from the UK, USA, Ghana. So it's pretty impressive.
It's really impressive. Really well done. Wow, look at that.
And there's Martin.
There's Martin. Hi, Martin.
There's Dr. JACALYN.
Yay. And Beata?
And Beata, yeah, she's an artist photography, and she does music videos too. Although we can outsource this.
Okay.
But I've always dreamed this, everything all under one roof, or one mothership. Mothership, that's what I'll call it. The Songs for You, it was an in-house mothership. And then we have our featured artist, Claudesio, who we're in the studio with him this Saturday. So, and we work at the song until you're happy with it. We have revisions of it. And then there's Anita Diamond, who's the singer for for World Jenny's theme song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, brilliant. The Resolution song. And then there's Claudesio and Anita. And there, look, Dr. JACALYN's. What was I thinking back then? But then.
What was I thinking? Yeah, that's beautiful. Ooh. Very well done. Congratulations.
And of course, we're going to have the song from your children's book.
Yes, absolutely.
Listening Lazies. Super,
Listening
super.
lazies.
Yay! We're so looking forward to that.
I am too. Well, my dear friend, we have to say goodbye for now because the wise ones are waiting.
Yeah.
Claudio, Dr. Jacalyn, we definitely need to do a duet together.
Oh,
Absolutely.
that's so true.
And I'm
actually.
hoping soon to have an announcement about Claudio, but he's going to be speaking to you first. So we'll see where that goes.
Ooh, should I just leave the room?
No. It's for a project. They project together. So we shall say. But we've got to wrap up for now, Dr. Chan. What's the best way people can reach you?
Okay, they can reach me. Anybody can reach me on madalenecarolchan at gmail.com. MADALENECAROL chan at gmail.com. Or you can find me on Facebook, Madalene Chan, or LinkedIn, Dr. Madalene Chan. So I want to hear from, if you have a dream, and you really, this is about singing or about writing a song or about sharing with the world your life story in a song. We want to hear from you. If you want to learn about changing your life and how to connect to your heart, to your soul, to your creative heart, we have the ways and means. We have the ways and the tools and the knowledge. And that is on the educational platform of USA Global TV, which is going to be available. At the moment, it's available on Thinkific. But these courses are crucial if you want to get with the new energy, if you want to find out your mission in this life, if you want to find joy, and if you want to find happiness. You will do if you connect to your heart. And I don't mean ego heart. I mean your real heart of heart. There you go.
Thank you so much, dear friend. All right, we are signing off. Please do stay with us. We've got another comment from Claudio.
Oh, Claudio.
Wow, beautiful ladies, amazing show, super impressive move with Martin. Yes, thank you for joining us and participating in the show today, Claudio and Janetta. And Dr. Chan, I would love to just let our audience know that your Talking Heads episode is tomorrow at noon Eastern time, 5 p.m. British Summer Time, and that you will be a frequent guest on A Woman's Prerogative as well as the show. Yes.
That's a big surprise. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
We're going to carry on with part 2 from last week.
Yeah, from yesterday.
From yesterday. Sorry, yesterday. Yeah.
Yesterday's conversation about women versus ladies and men versus gentlemen. So go over to our YouTube channel, USA Global TV and Radio, and look for the playlist, A Woman's Prerogative, the show from yesterday. We'll have a part 2, which will be next week. So for now, we are saying vaya con Dios, adios, sayonara, goodbye. Ciao for now.
Well, that's not just, I don't know what I'm saying.
It's okay. Goodbye for now, everyone. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye. Much love, Dr. Jacalyn.